Greetings. I am Divine Sunflower here with a brand new deck. It's a Crystals, the Stone deck. Had to buy a new deck because the other one was messed up. I'm keeping it, but I'm going to use it for myself. And you know what's exciting about this? Is anything in there? 78 crystals. Yeah. 78 crystals to energize your life. That's what it says. And I love the fact that it has crystals that I've never heard of before. So I will be learning as I tap into the energies of the crystals. So the pictures are of the crystal. Right? We got all the crystals, beautiful colors. And then the back has the description. What it is, who needs it, where to put it, when to use it. We are going to learn, and we're going to get energized and purified and elevate together. Why? Because we are one. All right, so I've already saged the cards. Let's tap in. To the Supreme Being, Divine Mother, Divine Father, and to the beings of the crystals. Help me to make it clear what the collective needs to know for their upward elevation. San Miguel, please be my shield. Any negative energy, return to sender. Because nobody got time for that. How many cards? I heard. Ooh, child, my other phone. 3 cards. 3 cards. Okay, gotcha. These bottom 3. So let's see. Ooh, turquoise is giving Native American. What is this? Amazonite. I kind of know this one. Okay. So, I feel the energy already. So, based off the colors, it's giving throat chakra, crown chakra. It's giving spirituality, baby. Yes, yes, yes. All right. So we have turquoise right here. What is it? It is a brilliant blue-green turquoise. It's been rocked by humans longer than almost anything. Since like 5,000 BCE, it says. And, well, the turquoise is, was, and always will be both a go-to protector and fashion statement. Now, I know that the indigenous used turquoise in their jewelry, and let's see if I can get something, because like I said, I like to share and learn and grow. But I feel like there's something else I need to tap into. Okay, so in spirituality, turquoise is widely associated with protection. But see, I said throat chakra, communication. I knew I was onto something. And healing. Often considered a stone that brings good luck, wards off negative energy, and promotes clear self-expression, particularly through its, what I said, throat chakra. Ding, 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 because I be knowing some stuff. And I release myself from having to know everything, okay? That's why we got Google. So, if you are seeking to connect with the spiritual realm, because I'm feeling them. They said, get you a turquoise. Now, the card, back to the card. Where to put it? In sterling silver rings, big belt buckles, bow ties, on a podium, open mic night, wherever else you need to speak up or speak out. So I just saw someone doing a presentation. Like it's like a marketing meeting or something. You need to seal the deal. You need to sign the client, get them on board. Get you a turquoise necklace. Yeah, now it says when to use it. When you feel disconnected from the things that make you human, when you've got something to express, get it out with turquoise. It says, speak your truth. So yeah, if you're getting into public speaking, if you're already a public speaker, you may already know this, but if you don't, get you a turquoise piece of jewelry. It could be a turquoise bracelet, a turquoise ring, but you want to have it closer to your throat chakra. It could be a turquoise. I just saw a vision of a bow tie. You don't even have to show it. You can tuck it in. Okay, just an idea. That's what I saw. Now, Amazonite, what it is, a brilliant blue-green mineral named after South America's famed river. The best, allegedly, we don't know, but according to the card, the best Amazonite comes from Colorado. Do your own research on that. Who needs it? Teeth grinders. Anyone struggling with Mercury retrograde. And Mercury retrograde has to do with what? Communication. When things be going, wayward, backwards. Where to put it? Below the throat. Relax your jaw. And ask for courage to speak the truth. When to use it? When your inner child wants a real talk with you. Ask yourself what little you really Ask yourself what little you really want from life. I don't know that. I feel like there's a typo there. Does it sound like what you currently would want if you could just let yourself want it? Perfect. Now say it out loud for the whole universe to hear it. Make it happen. Speak from your heart. Okay. I do not have an inner child deck yet. Confirmation tingles. Okay, I gotta get an inner child deck. But I do have a shadow work deck. And let's see what you have to release. So the card says, if you're struggling with retrograde, you need courage to speak the truth when your inner child wants a real talk with you. Why wait for your inner child to come out? You the grown-up. Go holler at your inner child. Okay. Neglect. I'm sorry. It's okay, boo-boo. It's okay. Per YouTube analytics, my youngest viewers fall in the 18 and up, 18 to 25 category. So there are no babies here. But 18, you still young. And I know you don't want to hear, I'm not a baby. I just heard someone stop saying that. I'm not saying you're a baby. But you young. You young shit. I'm young. And I'm old enough to be your mother. So yeah, you a baby. Shout out to the babies of all ages. And this is coming from a loving space because this has to do with the inner child. So to my babies in their 70s, hey baby. My babies in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 100s. To the babies of all ages, the inner child that needs nurturing. Because why? Because you've been neglected. You were neglected. And maybe you're so conditioned to the neglect that you continue to neglect yourself, it's over. They can't do it to you no more. You survived. No more victim mentality. No more victimhood. You are still here. And you are not broken, okay? You're not broken. You're hurt. You're scarred. But you're not broken. You are still standing. And it's time to lick the wounds and repair and work on that inner child that feels neglected. Tend to your inner garden and it will flourish. Now, it's like this funky little robot in the dark, right? And it looks sad, but imagine if that robot got some WD-40 little oils and started getting the movement. I'm hearing some of us are the funky little robots, and I'm not trying to be mean or condescending. This is what I heard. You gotta tend to your funky little robot. And it's funny because I'm looking at my oil. I got this for my hair. My hands been doing some energy work, and my spray has too much alcohol, so my hands are looking a little funky, especially this one because I spray it the most. But yeah, my funky little hand needs some love. My right hand is giving funky little robot, but I love it, and I know what to do. Gonna do a salt or sugar scrub. I heard salt. I'm gonna create a salt scrub specifically for my hands. I already know I'm gonna use rosemary, not rose. Oh, Spirit said rosemary. I got some rosemary essential oil too. You see how Spirit just be working? I wasn't gonna say that though, but if it came out, that means I need to use it. It's gonna say pink Himalayan sea salt and rosemary and some coconut oil. It might just be those three things. I've never made that combination. Oh, and I will be selling a lot of things. The Spirit said you're gonna be selling something for them hands and for the funky little robots. So listen to all the funky little robots out there. We will get better together. And maybe you're not a funky little robot every day. Just some days, you know. You wake up with an attitude. You're a little funky robot. What do you got to work on? Tend to that. Tend to that. Them days that you're feeling less than, lower vibrational. Why? What's triggering that? That's a funky little robot moment. Like, we just coined a term. I love it. From here on forward, I will be using that. Okay? Disregard, overlook, forgetfulness. You were forgotten about. I'm seeing kids at the window waiting for their parent to pick them up. And that parent didn't come. And I'm not, so I heard somebody say, why are you not saying they daddy? Because guess what? There are good daddies out there. There's single daddies out there. And I don't think the world gives them enough credit. Because it could be the mama that didn't show up. Just because we're women and we're allegedly, you know, it is said that we're more maternal. Not every woman has that. That's straight talk for straight understanding. So no, this is not a male bashing channel. This is not a bashing channel at all. I'm an equal opportunist. Let's say that right. I'm a equal. I still didn't say it right. Equal Bro, listen, the words ain't coming out. Anybody could get it, okay? Man, woman, child. Anybody could get it. This is a straight talk, but straight understanding page, okay? And I fight funky little robots. So talk to me nice. You were overlooked. I'm hearing like acne, like someone went through that, and you may still have the scars. There are things out there. If you have insurance, go get an appointment with a dermatologist. I know it may take months, but do some research. Google holistic things for whatever your condition is, right? Because your skin is the biggest organ. Oh yeah, I'm a certified holistic health coach, okay? So I'll be knowing some things. And you can Google it. Fact check me. I encourage you to do that. I encourage you to fact check everybody. Don't just do something or believe something because they said it. But I promise you can trust me. But I still want you to fact check me, okay? I'm not going to lead you down the wrong path. But I want you to be an independent thinker. And ask. Because guess what? Something that I say may not be good for you. Why? Because even though we are one, we have different things happening. You may be allergic to rosemary. Tomatoes are healthy, but it's a nightshade. Some people are allergic to tomatoes. Some people are allergic to healthy things. So use your discernment. Consult with a medical doctor. Listen to your body. Consult with your ancestors. But tend to yourself. Love on yourself. You may have to do more. I'm seeing different things. I'm seeing specialty soaps. Right? There's some stuff. Like I have sensitive skin. I've been blessed. I'm grateful. I mean, yeah, I got this stuff happening, but I know it's because of the healing work that I'm doing. Currently working on a COVID patient, and it takes about an hour and a half, and I'm spraying my hands. So I'm proud of my work, but the next batch can't be so strong because it's messing me up, and so now I gotta work on that. But I remember burning my skin as a child. I'm not gonna name the product, but I was in the 6th grade. Sidebar story. And you know, I had like 1 or 2 little pimples. I went from 1 or 2 little pimples to I had a whole burnt face because whatever was in that product was not good for me. But all my friends used it. Oh, it was horrible. I burnt my little baby skin. I burnt it. I had a bad experience with Nair. Why? Because a friend recommended it. She did. But guess what? My friend and I have different hair textures, and that ish burnt right through my hair and my skin. And it was painful. So you see, 2 times doing something that somebody else told me, I got burnt, literally. Yeah, it was bad. I'm like thinking about it. So you see, it might be good for me. It might be good for them. It was good for my friends. It wasn't good for me. It might not be good for you. So consult with the doctor. Use your discernment. Do some research. But there are things that you can use. Oatmeal scrubs. I'm hearing eczema. That also means that there's some stuff that you are eating, you're ingesting that are not good for you. Maybe too much gluten. Everybody doesn't have gluten allergies, but there's a thing called gluten intolerance. And so I knew somebody and I challenged him. He had eczema, but a lot in his scalp, and it was messing up his hair. And I had him think, and he said, yeah, When I go out drinking, I go to the happy hour, I have a couple beers, I tend to get itchy. I'm like, it's got to be the hops in the beer. It's the wheat. We tested it out. He didn't drink beer for 2 weeks. He didn't have itch for 2 weeks. First beer he drank, itchy. We got to the bottom of it. So by trial and error. But there's tests now. Technology is like, woo-woo. So I needed to address that because that's what I saw. Okay? You were disregarded or overlooked because of something physical. Certain things are out of our control and certain things we can work on. But love on your funky little robot because it's your robot and it's not funky. Society has convinced us that it's funky. So we're going to change that image in our garden. We're going to tend to our garden. We're going to give it water and soil and compost, and we're going to allow it time. Don't rush the process. Allow time for everything to do what it do. Tend to your garden, baby, and it's going to flourish. And the last card, hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. Sugilite. 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 It's pretty. You know what it's giving? It's giving... So I have a soda light that looks like this but blue. And this one's purple. But it looks like it's calcified, right, with the white. So what is it? Vibrant purple, electric magenta, void black. The surface of Sugilite calls forth otherworldly realms, dreamy, excuse me, extraterrestrial, psychedelic, and its illuminating energy encourages you to leave behind reality and visit far out regions. It sounds like astral projection. I need to get one. So when I take journeys that I don't remember about, but I come back knowing stuff, I think I'm going to need it. Who needs it? Anyone planning on escape from the confines of time and space? Astral travelers. Where to put it? Wherever you dream, meditate, or grow your light. I heard under your pillow. When to use it? When you're called to take your spiritual practice to another level. When we astral projecting, Spirit is like... Spirit likes the pictures. It said, we going to have to assist you with these cards. They all right. They all right. That's what Spirit said. I like them because we're learning. But there are some gaps with the information. But that's why you have me, Divine Sunflower, Oracle, Mystical Mama, Intuitive Reader. It's easy to stay stuck in something that isn't working because there's comfort to safety and status quo. But there's an unknown out there. A whole new world with unlimited, blissed out possibilities. Excuse me, blissed out. Ooh, it's giving hippie. I just saw somebody smoking something. Ask Sugilite to light the way there. Stretch the limits of your imagination. I am seeing shrooms. I've never, outside of the white cremini mushrooms that I make in the kitchen, I've never consumed shrooms. Maybe one day I will. Oh, put in the chat. Have y'all tried Erykah Badu's brand? Because I had heard something about it. I'm going to do some research. And I'm going to sit with my ancestral team. But if you have any recommendations, because you can't trust everything from everybody, put it in the chat. Let us just know. Email me if you don't want everybody else to see it. DivineSunflower@gmail.com. Same spelling as the name. I'm loving this, and you see how it all came together. Another card came out. So please don't neglect yourself. You are not a funky little robot. You are a garden that needs some tending to. I wish you love, light, elevation, and clarity in your journey. I am Divine Sunflower. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Peace.